Reels TV, Creative Experience.
Welcome to Business and Entrepreneurship Corner Reels TV. My name is Ediong Senyene Njunobong, your host. And today on the program, we will be attending to our having here as a guest one of our Akwa finest entrepreneur, and she's a lady that we everybody in Akwa State, so long you're a business person, so long you are even politicians happens to like this lady, of course, because she's been very hardworking and she's good at what she does. Please, I want to introduce to us our guest for today, the beautiful and delectable, very hardworking Miss Akwa. So you're welcome to the program.
Thank you so very much.
So good to have you.
I'm glad.
So how do you feel coming on the Reels TV?
Mostly I'm happy.
You're happy.
So
You're not
happy.
showing any sense of excitement. What's the problem?
Oh, maybe I should just start laughing like
Please do. If you want to laugh, you're very free. Okay, I understand that you are the brain behind Unique Milk Custard. What really brought about the inspiration of you starting up the brand?
Okay, I must say before now, people used to think people that goes into production or that learn a skill is the skill aspect is specifically for the uneducated one, but
Okay.
we just want to put it straight that it's not about that. I
Okay.
was so passionate about production because before now I used to have place for the people like Dangote, and I've always been aspiring to be like him. So we must have one in Akwa Ibom.
So you're aspiring to be the Dangote of Akwa Ibom. So I know of if you have Emmanuel, we have Emanuela. So now that we have Dangote, how will we call the female the female Dangote? Okay, I know that the time is changing and everything. Of course, is changing with time. What did you study in school? How does it relate to production of custard, and perhaps with the way you go about this custard thing, you do it with so much passion. So how does it relate with what you studied in school?
Okay, I studied business administration and management. That's HND. Then my PGD, I did economics, University of Uyo.
Wow.
But the aspect you're asking now, does it relate with what I'm doing now? I'll put it straight to you that gone are the days that we were doing something based on what we studied in school.
Oh my.
We no longer do that.
Oh.
It is not even about what I study, but from my own side, I have always been willing to add value to the society on the way I'll be able to. Then I believe the production part is part of it.
Okay.
And I realized also that we don't always need to depend on the government. Rather, we also should contribute to the development of our society. So all these things gets me to doing this thing.
Wow. Now I'm talking about dependence on our government, and then I realized recently the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) brought out a report or their statistics that Akwa Ibom State happens to be second on the list of most unemployed state, like a state where their citizens or people living in that state are less employed. I don't know how to put that better, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, how would you, or what would be your advice to person? Because I remember that when that statistics came out, a lot of people went online shouting, and then writing all sort of stuff that I'm not employed and all of that. So, what would you say? What would you say to those people, those set of people that are basically waiting for the government to provide employment for them?
Okay, me too. I saw that when I saw it. I said to one of my friends that. Before now, Akwa State was a civil service state. You and I can agree with that. It was a civil service state, either political or you be in the civil service.
Okay.
But now the narration have changed. It is no more the civil service state. You are trying to we've turned it to
Okay.
an entrepreneurship state.
Wow.
Where a lot of
With the
things
likes
are
of
happening.
Utibe.
So I said, when I saw that, I said maybe those people, their judgment was solely on the civil service aspect.
Okay.
Had it been they brought it down to the industrialization level, I would say we would have not.
Okay, Utibe, before I get to ask you the next question, I would like us to go on this commercial break.
We believe that the best service makes a customer not sale. That's why we strive to be not just the best, but legendary. We begin with the end in mind. To solve the problem you may have, to help you bring to the next level, so you can succeed. We're a company you can trust. You found us. Let's get started.
Hello, viewers. You welcome back to your favorite TV program. Of course, it is Business and Entrepreneurship Corner on the Brills TV. With me today has been the brain behind Unique Milky Custard, a beautiful Miss Utibe Akwa. Okay, Miss Utibe Akwa, there was something we're discussing. We're talking about the unemployability ratio in our Akwa, and then you had talked so much about how you've encouraged people not to depend on the government. But I would like to ask you this simple question. It's a yes or no answer. It's a yes or no question. If you're given unemployment in the state civil service, will you accept it?
I won't accept it.
You won't accept it. It's on record. You won't accept
I
it.
won't accept it.
Okay, viewers. Utube saying if she's given an appointment to work with the government as a civil servant, she would not accept it. Maybe reasons best known to her. Okay, Utube, let's get to talk about your product. What are those things that you've been doing with your brand? And I would like you to explicitly talk about your brand.
Okay.
How did you start? Let's get to know the root of how you started the brand and everything.
Okay, Utibe Enterprises, that's the name of the brand. Utibe Enterprises
Okay.
is a manufacturing startup that deals in the production of food consumables like cereals, first ever 4-in-1 milky custard, and also the household products. I have this idea that was early 2018.
2018,
I
okay.
carried out a market survey. I discovered that about 90% of people living within Akwa and outside spend much on food and on cereals.
Of course.
And so I decided to check which aspect of the cereal will move much. I discovered it was custard. I also went down to
custard is actually a product of cereal.
Yes.
Wow.
We get it from maize.
Maize, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think I have a question there for you, but continue.
Okay, so when I discovered this, I came up with a product, Unique Milky Custard. You know, from the name Unique Milky Custard, we have normal custard. The custard I have is not just the normal conventional custard you've been taking.
Okay.
We've added innovation and creativity into it.
I wish I would like to test. I personally, if I not a wish, I would like to have a test of this special innovation.
Try it. Trust me, you order for more.
I like that.
Our custard is a mix of milk and chocolate. A blend of milk and chocolate to give you that irresistible taste. I said before, from the normal custard you've been taking. So we came up with this that you just in a minute you get your custard ready, because milk, sugar, and chocolate is inside. What you just need to do is to boil water. Okay,
but wait, do you have this product here with you? Would like to. Okay, please let's bring it up. Let's get to see exactly what you have here. Because I wouldn't like it. Oh my! I think I've seen the one I would love to go back with. Okay, this is a unique milky custard, a product from Trends. Okay, please. This is lovely, and it is done by a lady here in Akwa. All of these things you do them here in Akwa, or do you outsource anything?
I produce them here. I package them here in Akwa.
Okay, so now how do you get your raw materials? Because I understand that we don't really have maize. Okay, maize is one of the raw materials needed to produce a custard. So how do you source for raw materials? Being that we don't really have farms in Akwa that are into commercial maize production.
Oh, you should be telling me we don't really have farms in Uyo, not in Akwa.
Oh, in Uyo?
Yes.
Please correct me.
There are some area that does this. They produce this. So I
Okay.
do order the major ingredient for this is the maize.
Okay.
So I do order the maize, we process it, we have the flour.
Okay.
Then we use it for the production of
So which part of Akwa Ibom do you get your maize from? I would like to get to know about that too, because I know Akwa Ibom is actually very rich in oil and then palm oil and every other thing. But the maize, okay, I know rice too. I know of rice, but the maize, which part of Akwa Ibom did you get your maize from?
like where I'm from, Ibiono,
Oh,
that Ipanyasa, I don't know if you've been there before.
I
We have
haven't.
people that
Maybe I will have to visit it because of you.
please do
Okay.
you like it. We have people that do this.
Oh,
Though some I do buy them outside.
okay.
Already processed flour
Okay,
to
okay,
get this
okay.
immense to do use in the
Okay.
production of this.
Oh, right. Okay, Utibe Akwa, you had talked about other products that you produce at UT Trends. And then what are these products? Can you name them, give us their names?
Okay, why I first made mention of the unique milky custard is because things about production is before you get it into the market, you need to pass through the legal
Okay,
process of
the
certifying them.
NAFDAC, the
Yes, so this
ISO,
one,
and the
yes,
rest of them.
we've done everything on this. Then I talk about the household products. Whenever time we talk about the household products, it simply has to do with the soap we use every day, the soap, the bleach, the Izal,
Okay.
the antiseptics we use.
So you produce all of
So yes,
this?
I produce this, but majorly the cosmetology aspect, the household products, I solely based on training.
Okay.
We do skill acquisition too.
Wow.
We train people.
So
on how
far,
to
how many
produce this.
people would you say you've trained?
So far, I would say we've had, as at last month, we have our database was on 9,180.
9,180. Wow. Amazing statistics here. UT Trends has been able to train about 9,000
180.
180 persons on how to produce cosmetology product. And I want to believe those people out there that are really learning and then they're making the most out of whatever it was that they were trained on. But before I get to continue with the work again, I would like us to go on this very short commercial break. Okay, you're welcome back from that very short break, and then of course, it's been your favorite TV program here on as Business and Entrepreneurship Corner here on Brios TV, and with me today is the CEO of UT Trends Enterprise, Miss Utibe Akwa. I wish I can change that title, that prefix to
what?
Mrs.
Doctor.
To Mrs. Okay, you want doctor? You want to remind me of something. My pastor said today that a man wanted to marry a lady, and then when he went to ask her, please marry me, and the first question that the lady asked her, her first question was like, I'm a master's degree holder, and then come on, you want to get married to me? So that this is what you're talking about, having a doctorate degree or something, doctor as a privilege. I hope you're not trying to scare women, because I understand that men to some extent, in quotes, they're afraid of most of these well-to-do guys are ladies. So I hope you're not trying to scare us away.
I was talking about Doctor of course.
Okay, you see. Then you were talking about the number of persons you've trained before we went on that break, and so I would like to know your follow-up pattern. These people you've trained, are they established like you yourself?
They are. Before we train all these people, in business, there are some people that are into business maybe for the sake of just doing business.
Okay.
I don't tell people want to do business, just put in your best in it.
Okay.
People that come to us know very well that we can deliver. So many ongoing skill acquisition. Whenever you talk about skill acquisition, it has something to do with cosmetology.
Oh.
The first place they will mention for you is UT Trends.
Wow.
Because
amazing.
Yes.
I wish I can clap for you. Okay.
So these people, so many of them are very well to do. They have established themselves very well. They are
Wow,
doing it.
this is good news then. Okay, Yuti, let's get to talk about because I understand that in every business there must be challenge or a challenge or perhaps challenges. So what are those challenges you've been facing in your business or in your enterprise?
Okay, I would say the first one is like I said before. Whenever time we talk about production, especially something we eat, like now, if you should look at the cluster, we have the 2 kg and we have the sachet one. I still
Okay.
also have the 500 grams. So at a point when I process my NAFTA registration, I discovered I had to do registration separately for the 2 kg. I have to do registration separately for
Wow.
the sachet and separately for the 500, which it was too much on me. So I was able to register the 2 kg and the sachet one remaining
Okay.
the 500 grams.
Okay.
So this to me, and sometimes we should get to other lower government to do create awareness
It's
or
okay.
market our products. You discover that people in the local markets will not go for this
2
2
kg,
kg.
okay. Rather
They
will
go
go
for
the
the
sachet.
500 grams and the sachet.
Okay.
So to me, this is a very big challenge.
Okay,
in
the
business.
bottleneck that
Yes,
has
yes,
to do with registration.
Yes.
Okay, so how about finance? How do you get funding?
I
Is it not a challenge to you?
is of course it's a challenge. Like I said before, if you should ask me now where I want to see my business in the next 1 year, I will tell you I want to increase market share for global consumption of my
Wow,
products.
lovely.
I don't want a product that is just any in Akwa Ibom. I want something that if someone should walk into the
Now talking
market-
about making it a global product.
That's
Apart
what
from
it's a
Akwa Ibom, how
financial-
far have
that's-
you
that's-
gone?
that's-
Have
it's
you
a-
been able to take a product
It's
outside
the
the shores of
financial
Akwa
part you
Ibom?
were talking about. To
Okay.
do this, to increase this market share for global consumption, we need money to push for mass production.
Okay.
But in a situation that the demand is higher than supply in Akwa Ibom State, it
Okay.
has limited us for expansion. So the
Okay.
financial aspect is a challenge. It's
So
a
that means
challenge because we
if you
need
see people
expansion.
coming for partnership, you would love
We go for
to.
partnership and investment.
So far, has there been anybody that has come up with a partnership deal with you?
Yes, so many people have been coming. We have
Okay.
people that have invested in the business.
Okay.
Because the business is viable.
Wow.
And the percentage you put in, you get 100% of it.
100%
You
of
get
what you
100%.
invest.
Yes,
Wow.
it's viable.
So that means you want to encourage me to come into custard production.
It's not about coming into custard production. If people will see, maybe they will see you package it. The day, if I should tell you the day I want to do production, if you should see me, you yourself, you will run.
Okay.
You may feel, where is this?
But I
post
love
coming
hardworking
from?
ladies.
That's what I'm talking about. Because
Okay.
I'm done with production, I've packaged it, I've stepped out. So if you will be able to pass through the process and the stress, there's no problem.
Okay.
You're very free to come in.
I know one thing. I think I have an experience being in the feed mill or something, and that was more like a place where you experience dust. How do you manage the dust that comes up from your production machine as regards to your health and that of your workers?
Okay, concerning the legal aspect I talk about, before NAFDAC certify you, they have a specification.
Okay.
You must have your production room, your packaging room, your clock room where you change.
Okay.
And you must have all the necessary things you need to put on before you go into the
And all of
product.
these you've
Yes,
made them.
so all these things,
Congratulations.
we have them.
I must say I'm proud of you. I must say I'm proud, and every Akwa Ibom person there, and every lady out there, perhaps men too, should be very proud of Utibe Akwa, of UG Trends Enterprise, and the producer of unique milk custard. And then Uti, let's get back to what we had discussed before we went on a break. We talked about the unemployment rate in Akwa Ibom State. How many people have you employed in your company so far? Like, what is your staff strength?
Okay, this this consumable.
Yeah.
I can't be the one to produce. I won't be the one to package.
Okay.
I won't be the one to do
Of
the
course.
sealing, and I can never be the one to do the marketing.
Okay.
I have people in the factory that works with me.
Okay.
Currently now I have like 5 people in the factory working
Wow.
with me. I have people in the warehouses. Then I have marketers that go around the world government.
So let's say about are they up to 100 if you want to put them in as a lump sum? Are there up to
So
100 persons
far,
working for you, Trends?
The one aside the part-time, the full-time one, there are 11.
11 of
Yes,
them.
in the field.
Wow.
working, yes.
Wow. This is and I wish every other person in Akwa Ibom can create an enterprise like this where 11 persons, 10 persons, 20 persons, even up to 100 persons can be employed so that we can reduce the unemployability rate in Akwa Ibom State. Utibe, you've really done so well, and I must say, like I did tell you later, I'm very much proud of you. Now, if I want to come to your office, How do I locate?
Yeah, our factory and our office is located at number 205 Akwa Road, Uyo.
205 Akaru, okay?
205 Akwa Road, Uyo. That's where we are located. Then we have a warehouse in Itam,
Okay.
Akwa and them.
Wow.
But our factory is where, if you want to see me and where we do the production, is at 205 Akwa Road.
205 Akaru. Now, how much do your products go for?
The sachet one, a pack, the sachet one like this.
Okay.
We have it a pack of 18. It's just 415.
400 and why?
Yes,
Quite cheap.
415
Quite cheap.
415.
And then the 2 kg?
The 2 kg is 1,500.
Lovely.
Then the
1,500 and then 400 and
yes, we have
415 naira.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, and then you two, before I let you go today, I would like you to share what you would want every Akwa Ibom youth, every Nigerian youth, let me put it that way, every Nigerian youth to do in order to step out from the poverty segment or the poor segment of the society, if I dare to put it that way.
Okay, you asked me something if they should offer me a job at the civil service, if I would accept it. I said no. You know why I said no?
Why?
With your HND, with your PGD, your MSc, at the end of the day, someone will tell you he or she wants to pay you 30,000 naira a month. When 30,000 naira is something you can make in less than, should I say, 5 hours?
Wow.
When you can make it in less than 5 hours. So I would love to tell everybody that is watching me now that learning a skill before now was for the uneducated ones, but now it is no more so. Whatsoever degree you have, whatsoever certificate you have, you can drop it and learn something. But then, even if when you are working, you can still make money from where you are working. Knowing how to do this, you can still sell it. And also, I want to advise us, if you did not have anything to do, if you and I should join hands, we will not wait on the government to bring down the unemployment rate. Don't wait for the money. I know many people do think or talk about, I don't have money to start a business. It is not about the money. It is about you being passionate about what you want to do and being focused. So I advise each and every one of us that is watching this, just see what you can do, what you have passion for, go for it. Then, trust me, money will come later.
Wow. See what you can do, what you have passion for, and go for it. Then money will come later. It has been an interesting moment here with the CEO of Utibe Enterprise, the producer of Unique Milk Custard, the beautiful and delectable Miss Utibe Akwa. Very soon to be a PhD holder. She prefers the title Doctor Utibe Akwa. And then with that, I would like to say a very big thank you to Utibe Akwa for coming on the program. Utibe, thank you for coming. Thank you very much. I must say I've been encouraged by your story, and I believe that our viewers out there are also encouraged. Thank you once again for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Okay, viewers, that has been the size of our program today on the Brills TV, and that is the Business and Entrepreneurship Corner. Of course, you know that, and we will come your way next week. My name is Edion Singing in Dunobon. Bye bye.
We believe that the best service makes a customer not sale. That's why we strive to be not just the best, but legendary. We begin with the end in mind. To solve the problem you may have, to help you bring to the next level, so you can succeed. We're a company you can trust. You found us. Let's get started. Brills TV, creative experience.